So just shouts.
Kind of nice though.
So what are you? Recorded? A bunch?
Yeah, I just do the recording of everything that's in regular session. I've been doing this for a little over a year now. So,
Like a stipend?
yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, so I gotta punch out to come down here.
Yeah, same here. Happy holiday. Go a little longer, you can take over.
I've been working from board.
Sweet.
Oh, I just heard her. It's.
If you're equipped to make all these motions from for A, B, C, D, I mean, all of them are coming in and we're gonna listen. Right, but if you can.
Yep,
Council, are you ready, Brenda?
yep.
Council, has been in session at 3 o'clock. Oh, my voice is sounding better. I still can hold it, but it's. And, has a number of items to take action on. Item 4A, first request would be to authorize the January cash flow request for $549,500. A council motion.
To make a motion.
Could somebody tell the vacuumer? And we have to keep that door open. We have to keep the doors open, Mark, so tell her to vacuum later. Thanks. I'll second. We have a motion by David and a second by Misty. Any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Next item would be item 4B. Approving the proposed code of law changes in chapter 19 housing as presented with request for no public comment for whatever the section is.
I make a motion to,
Motion by David. Second by Amy. Any other discussion?
It does. Yeah.
All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Resolution number
12/23/25A.
The next item is 4E, Now requesting approval to the resolution accompanying the restructuring documents.
I'll make a motion to resolution, the construction.
Second. Motion by Rick, second by. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries.
Resolution 12/23/25B.
The next item for action is for, discuss in executive session, the contract over about $100,000 in building the steel bid process. You have a motion by Laura and second by. Any other? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Laura and. The next item is for D, the council applications for the housing board, the opening. We have a consideration.
I make a motion to appoint for both.
The motion by David, second by Butch. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carried. The next item of consideration for the cemetery committee, we will do one application.
Make a motion to appoint it.
We have a motion by Butch, second by Angie. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carried. Next, we have two applications that were reviewed for the comprehensive community services coordinating committee.
I'll make a motion to appoint Charlie Topping and then Marcus meeting.
We have a motion by Butch and second by Misty. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Those were all of the items from the executive session, and council, staff, but the sharing all of that. Advancing the regular session. We are going to move to and start with item 8 on our agenda, community policy concerns. Budget committee comment. My name is Mr. Sandstrom. We have put the microphone on, please. Good meeting to our broadcast. So, whatever you share,
Well, thank you. I wanted to let you all know that I have decided I'm going to run for re-election for the board of supervisor one. So, third term. I want to say, first of all, that I have been so good about what's been happening over the last 4 years, 5 years. Great progress for the county, and a better understanding of issues in Red. And that relationship even better. And what really maybe honored is all these willing to sign my nomination papers for running for district one supervisor. I did this last time, and I was definitely I have a couple of forms here that I can fulfill in, but there's one thing also that is here, making sure that so, not on the inside the boundary, then that name gets crossed off. And so I think that's it. I can You want, I could stop by the office tomorrow or something and pick them up, and if there's other people that are going to sign up too. So,
We have previously informed you that the tribe as a whole cannot endorse a candidate, but it is our individual choices if we choose to support Steve's candidacy and don't seek to influence anyone's decision on who they choose to support or not. And so Steve has done a great job at just presenting himself as a representative for District 1 and his interest in pursuing that particular. We have not had any other share with us that they are seeking District 1 representation at this time. So Steve ran on course last time, and we anticipate him having the work be done now. And the pleasure to support him and great representative for us. We are aware that the District 2 seat, which does cover the town of Bayfield, we also have a lot of tribal constituents. They are not rerunning for the next term. And so, trying to understand who that district, who that would be, because they were really hand in hand with the tribal county relations. Like Steve and Wilson itself. And, we're hoping that that District 2 candidate, is somebody that steps in the field of choose and marry. But I haven't heard anyone yet.
they contact with some possible people that they now we're getting thank you for your time being here. And on a personal note, I hope we have some language or some information about that cell phone tower. Remember, it's important for you to have that cellular coverage as well as being a county.
I totally agree.
Yeah. One was related to that. This fall, during the different season, there was no cell coverage in the western part of the town. And I don't know what was going on, but that's never happened before. Quite serious from the standpoint, if you have thousands of hunting in the woods, there's no way for them to use the phone. That's a problem. And I don't know what was going on, and I talked to them about it. Why? So, anyway, so that's definitely something that has been a big issue, and it's not going away. Again, I thank you so much, and I look forward to serving you in the next 2 years.
Thank you. Yeah.
I told Morgan, I would remind everybody, there's 7 more days to get the free electronic drop off of the position for the September. So if anybody's listening, and comment, go ahead and bring them down to the
I know that a thing on Facebook, I'll have them.
It's in the newsletter. I mean, I told Morgan to refresh it, but yeah, if you want to remind them.
Oh, yeah. I'll let them know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess just take quite a few comments. I again want to thank the staff for their hard work in the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of large gatherings, and there are a lot of time information and efforts, especially when they're dealing with large groups in the hundreds. We have about 250 people for our employee gathering on Friday evening, and I don't know what we had for gifting with 400 kids that received gifts that can give away. And then at the kids party last night, we had like 270, 295 ice cream. Every kid in Redwood was here. And the ham and turkey giveaway, we had, you know, almost 500 that were recipients of that as well. And so, again, there's a lot of hard work that goes into those events. And thank you to every single person that's involved from our entire community. Item number 9 on our agenda, and we have meeting minutes from October 20th, 2025.
Second.
We have a motion by Andy and a second by David. Any discussion? Those in favor, please say aye. Full extension, motion carries. The financial status report for November 2025. Good evening again, council. In your packet, you'll find my summary for the month ending of November. There's just a few changes on that in there. There's a few grants that are ending, and will be closed out by the end of December, but I can't put the end of because it's a quarter of the from in November. In the education department, they've been working really hard, and things up there have been meeting quite often to get things rolling, keep things up there. Family services, they say the brighter future and some of the grants are going to be ending, but I was going to report that for next month. Yep. Did take over, she is the accountant for the education, and she is also the accountant for free natural resources. She is doing a very good job. Just like it's the rest of the accountants and stuff, I do have them looked it out on the first page. All individuals. I do attend a lot of the meetings when we can. A lot of times I have meetings that are doubled up and I have to choose which meeting to go to. And I'm just wondering if there's any specific questions that anybody had on the financial, anything that I can answer. Looking for any comments or anything? Because I've been really busy with other things that come on the desk day by day. We see some changes coming up. Hopefully, by the end of December, we can get the final, the money is to be sent.
Laura,
Yes.
is there anything out there that catches your attention that is just going on the report, I just wanted to get your take on what your philosophy you see coming up.
Well, I know a lot of the grants that are going to be closing out, I don't think there is any money left. Or if there is money left, it's not a whole lot. I've been kind of like really focusing on the administration part of the FSR, or the cost and FM and stuff like that. Trying to figure out a way and come up with a plan to, to get that up and all of the red and stuff like that. But there's nothing that really sticks out. Once the 477 is up and all these programs get into it, that's going to be a lot of relief on everybody. But like I said, everybody does, they work hard at what they're doing, and David, one of the things that's the community that I know are monitoring very closely are the internal revenue service funds and the cost recoveries for IDC and because in the programs are underspending, you know, which is typically related to vacancies and positions that are budgeted. We're unable to collect the IDC even though we're still spending. And we have to pay IDC payable. And the cost to cover at the rate that you're spending because it's like kind of heavily flows. So we have recruited some technical assistants and they've done a deep dive on the last 8 years of our audit for IDC proposal to really give us some advice on how we can improve how we're determining the dates, for example, and how we're determining the IDC rate, so that we're not always behind trying to catch up on recoveries. Like we have to spend, and we're underspending from the IDC budget. Whatever council approved in the fall, you know, we're underspending in the IDC budget, but we're still not recovering the money as fast. And so we monitor that pretty much weekly in the finance department because we have to pay those payables. So we have to know what the tax is going to be all the time. So we will recover money eventually. It all reconciles. And we also have the IDC proposal. We have a new contractor that we're working on who is also giving us this great advice over maybe negotiating a multi-year rate instead of a single year rate. That kind of changes all of the way that we all know IDC. Because we all know IDC only one way. You have this 3-year look back, you got a base, you have a budget, you determine the rate, and then you're recovering based on expenses. And they're really kind of flipping us on our head and teaching us these new things that we've never known. None of us knew those things. And so we're trying, for me, I know that I get very hung up on the IDC because we have to pay those bills. Even if we don't have the recovery yet, we still have to pay them. And trying to just change some of the old practices that have been so ingrained in some of the staff. Appreciate all the technical support that we have. So we're getting technical support from Brooklyn and we have support from the new company. So we are paying AMR technical. But they and sat with all of our finance staff, they listened to how they manage so that they could just better understand what the situation is and how to advise us maybe in managing shutting out on site as well, maximize that. A couple of other things that they've given us some feedback on that have really just opened our eyes into like, gosh, if we would have known that 2 years ago, we would have been doing things like that. But I'm not a finance expert. I don't claim to be, but I want to improve it because I see a problem and we're all kind of phone calls and having more of the time. She's able to, like, I don't have the time to field all the questions from these people, or it's the number and feels like all of you on me about it.
Good, I'm glad you know it, because, under the part I was curious how that works and you do it a lot, how
Understanding part of the 477 process, and then we are able to spend global coverage. So it takes time to get it, it seems slow and forever, but we want to make sure it's going to wait too. And if you look in the last paragraph in my report, I do. There's a couple people on how to show them how the budget works on and figure it out, you know, because if you're you don't want to spend on at the end of the year, and stuff like that. And I've been trying to teach how to divide it into quarters or even months. So I've been trying to teach people on how to go about that. And what happens if apples are not meet council action? Any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstention, one abstention, law, motion goes carried. Next item 11, we have land office lease fees.
City Council, in the packet, we have 5 lease transactions. First one is Town Deferral, so Murphy, restriction resident. Develop the pack application that you view. So that it's appropriate. Laws going forward. Exam. Also, it's good to be position. So, I can motion to approve.
Is that one N?
Yes, the votes.
We have a motion by David and second by Brett. Is there any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstention, no favor, resolution number
12/23/25C. The next one is between the housing authority. Housing wants to transfer some. Jason Stepson purchasing this home. It's going to be a long-term lease. And Mr. Stepson is in the process of getting a mortgage for that. Application is in order.
Make motion to the consultant to Jason Trent. Motion by Angie and a second by Misty. Any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Resolution number
12/23/25D. Next one is Marcus William Badger. That's on the partnership with some funds outside of the road. Same process regarding the packaging and site is appropriate. And shipments.
I motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by and a second by David. Is there any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstentions, motion carries. Resolution number
12/23/25E. The last, transaction. So is Don Junior, Don Wilson Junior. So which property is construction, so it's in the right zone. The back application. Hey, wait, see this one. For you, money. That work for you. Look at everything. Okay. Okay, with that, I'll make a motion to approve, the residential lease for Donald Wilson.
second by Brooke. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Opposed, abstentions? Motion carries. Resolution number
12/23/25F. The last, this transaction is, Troy Gordon and Ken Gonzalez.
Let's see. Who will be the-
Make most of the renewal, the list of the order, the result. Motion by Angie, the second by Nikki. Any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, extension. Motion carried, resolution number
12/23/25 G.
I started writing, looking at the numbers. The next item on our agenda is some service line agreements.
Yes, sir. It's the packet of four suicide agreements. These have been signed by the chairman already. Asking that the council ratify authorization for the sign as they presented similar provisions action as the construction projects being completed by the five and by the all excel and two are partner things and the open partner. I'll make a motion to ratify.
Also, second by, any other discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, extension, motion carried. Thank you very much. Well, credit card policy. We need from our fire that this will not be seen. Avoiding this problem with fire. Science and surrounding. Speak of that. Solid episode. Last year, it's been terrible. Right about it. I think it's been a lot of tension. So, last week, the road is just like the fall, the work camp, we're going to request like this so we can stay on with certificates for the easy, for the years, for the holiday, things to close and people. It should be probably after this meeting. The casino, I think the casino is one of the parents meetings. Some singers and so Locum singers. Easier to find things there.
Make a motion to approve. Need the reflection.
A motion by Rick, a second by Angie. Any other discussion? Those in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Item 15, the requesting the department membership applications that have been added and approved by membership committee.
I make a motion to approve the request for the
Motion by David and second by Misty. Discussion. Those in favor, please. Opposed, abstention. Welcome to our 10 years tribal number. Bailey. Sorry. Item 15, our agenda, City Council is a recommendation for the contract to select use of the transportation center method grid. We have an example of staff information, the memo, the bid comparison, then you see. The Disney Council, one of the most useful is in the administrative space, because that's the easiest to follow along. I'm presenting on behalf of tonight. So we have 3 bidders for this, we had Doma Electric, Westcom, and Burlington Electric. We did have to do an amendment to the RFP because nobody included tribal construction tax the first time round. And there was some issues with like US made and lot compliance and stuff like that. So after the second RFP came out, they came back and made some amendments, and Doma Electric was the choice because of lower price and then also that. Anyone have any questions or information for Doma? Please, in the motion, the consideration for $432,700.
Make a motion.
We have a motion by David for recommendation for Doma Electric. Any other data? Any other comments? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Have a great Christmas. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. IT is requesting the employee handbook specifically in the IT information technology section of section 9 integrity. Change of that electronic mail we got for 7 years as a baseline as opposed to a dedicated 25 year. This is part of a larger record retention initiative that specific length of time for each time. Department, this will have to go and save drive space and well, but it's the change in program. So, anything that's demonstrated. Partners to go on myself and or litigation to try to write the fuck over.
That's the issue with them. The legal obligation, the litigation hold, we could find other sections that we're going to have to flash out and find. In the parent taking the documents of the detention policy is fairly complicated in detail, and so we're going to probably look at things.
It's also what is presented archival solution that we want to do for the client.
Anybody have any questions? Council election.
I'll make a motion to update the employee handbook section of the email archive policy. Change from 25-year retention to 7 years. Second.
Any other discussion?
Discussion is further.
Yes, I see.
Up to them.
All those in favor, say aye. Opposed, abstentions? Item 7C is in conjunction with the action taken by the county board at the early meeting in December during the holiday, the holiday event. But they didn't vote on it. We need action. Yeah. If you're adding. We did it. Motion to approve the update of the employee Governor's office has reached out. We are following up on the executive order that the governor signed in November to establish the Wildlife Stewardship Council. It is requesting a representative from each of the 11 tribes in the state. And we are bringing forward a recommendation to the council. Based on some possibilities, to recommend to bill. But they really represent us and all the culture keepers as well. And she also is in Madison. So it is open to me that she has traveled to the stewardship meetings that would happen 4 times a year at this point. And she would stay in contact with, of course, our natural resources department and the private sector. I think it's a great opportunity for her. I'll make a motion to approve Sagan to be our wildlife steward. The motion by Andy and a second by Misty. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Ratifying of our poll conducted on December 5th, regarding closing the CD.
I'll make a motion to ratify the vote.
Motion by Rick, second by Bush. Those in favor, please say aye. Was just carried. Item 20, we have ratifying the vote for a citizen grant application. Conducted on December 18th. The motion by Laura and a second by Ann. All those in favor, please say aye. Ms. Lewis, abstention, motion is carried. Any other business? Reminder that we do have days are scheduled in January for 29th and 30th. If you have agenda items, please send them to us. And if we have specific things that you would like to be updated, send them to us so that we can be well prepared in advance. We like to establish the agenda and all supporting documents so that our time together can be productive. And so we need as much as we can just to prepare for that. We got a motion by Rick to all those in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries by 15 p.m. If you're interested, they are still doing storytelling and Thursday chat instead of piece of the cultural center.
The all day.
Or,